Hello and welcome to another edition of Ideal with Neil News Market Update. This is the spring edition. Let's take a look at the March numbers. So again, when we look at the March numbers brought to us by Market Stats, we are looking at essentially Waterloo region activity. And here we can see the average sale price went up a bit, as I expected, from 726,000 in February to 733,000. Again, not a ton, but certainly a little bit of movement, I suppose, is good for sellers that way. With the spring market in full swing, we saw a big bump up in new listings with 1,182 new listings in March as opposed to 747 in February. So again, we're getting into the spring market, so not unexpected to see more listings come on the market. Sales, they continue to increase after, again, a dismal January and a marginally better February. We had 492 sales in March. And with sales picking up in March, we also saw a drop of a few days in average days on the market. Just with that activity, it dropped from 20 days on the market on average to 16 days. As well, the average percentage of original list price bumped up over asking at 100.7%. As we saw more and more listings choosing the discount and hold strategy with significant discounts in order to try and get multiple offers. That's what bumped up this number a little bit. Obviously, some had more success than others, but we're not back to the crazy days where everything is choosing a discount and hold strategy, but certainly more and more in the last 4 to 6 weeks. Take a quick peek at condos. With condos, although the sales picked up, we actually saw the average sale price slide to $383,000 from $413,000 in February. With more listings of condos coming on the market, the months of supply increased from 6.3 in February to 7.2 months. So in a nutshell, really kind of what I expected. Certainly we saw more listings, which was a given essentially in the spring market. Sales were a little bit better than where we were at in February. I knew it wasn't going to be crazy, just with how buyers are kind of reacting out there, certainly taking their time and not going crazy like in years past. Condos, again, just so many listings, so much choice, so few sales, so those numbers weren't unexpected either. We saw, just with the economic uncertainty out there, again, just with jobs and interest rates, everything that way, buyers are really being cautious out there. Are they going to have a job tomorrow, that sort of thing. So, interest rates, we saw the fixed rates bump up a little bit over 4%. Looks like that's probably where we'll be for a while here. The Bank of Canada held steady with their Bank of Canada rate announcement in March. And we'll see. I don't expect anything really different here in April. I expect April sales will be much of the same as March. We'll probably, again, see more inventory. A few more sales, perhaps a little bit of a bump up in the average sale price, but nothing crazy one way or the other. I don't really think here, so we'll just have to see. I think that's about it. Again, if you have any questions on any of this data, by all means reach out. If you're looking to get an idea of how much your place is worth, I can always do that. And as always, thanks again for your referrals of family and friends. Always appreciated. If I can help, I certainly will. So take care. Bye for now.